Welcome to Lantern's Edge, where stone whispers secrets soaked in blood and betrayal. I'm your reluctant sentinel in the night, pulling back the veil on tales that cling to the earth like roots from hell. Tonight, we ascend the cursed heights of Shkodër, Albania, to Rozafa Castle. A fortress forged, not just of rock, but of a mother's unbreakable vow, and a sacrifice that still weeps through the mortar. If you've ever wondered what price eternity demands, or felt the chill of walls that remember screams, linger with me. This is the legend of the bride immured alive, her heart beating eternal in the foundations. Light that subscribe button like a pyre in the dark, and ring the bell, lest the stones shift beneath your feet next. Long ago, in the cradle of Illyrian winds, 3 brothers of the noble house were tasked with raising an unbreakable citadel atop the crag of Shkodër. Day after grueling day, they toiled, hauling boulders from the Buna River, stacking them high against invaders and the god's own fury. But as the sun bled into the horizon, betrayal stirred in the shadows. Each night, as the brothers slept, the walls would groan, then shatter. Stones tumbled like the laughter of demons, reducing their work to rubble by dawn. Weeks turned to moons, despair to madness. The brothers sought counsel from an ancient seer, his eyes milky as moonlit marble, hidden in the caves by the Drin. His prophecy cut like a blade. The castle craves a living heart. Wall up a woman, your own kin, at the foundation's core. Only then will the stones hold fast, defying time and tremor. Horror seized them. The eldest drew first, his wife, heavy with child, spared by silent pact. The middle followed, his bride's pleas echoing unheard. But the lot fell cruel to the youngest. Rozafa, his devoted wife, radiant with youth and the swell of impending motherhood. She, who cradled their infant son in the crook of her arm, stepped forward not in chains, but in quiet resolve. "Do not weep for me," she whispered to her husband, her voice a silken thread in the storm. "Wall me to my waist in the stone, but heed my words, or the curse endures." As the mason sealed her fate, living mortar around her form, she turned her thoughts to the boy who would never know her warmth. "Leave my right breast bare," she commanded, "that our son may nurse from it and grow strong, untouched by decay. Expose my right arm, so he may find comfort in its embrace. And my right foot, let him play at its toes, that the castle may cradle him in joy. Thus I defy the rot of ages, and the walls shall stand eternal." The brothers obeyed, their tears mixing with the dust. Dawn broke on a fortress unyielding, no rumble, no ruin. Rozafa's sacrifice bound the stones, her breast forever fresh for the unseen babe, her arm outstretched in ghostly welcome, her foot a silent cradle. The castle rose triumphant, a bulwark against Ottoman sieges, Venetian cannons, and the whisper of winds carrying her name. Rozafa, Rose of Fate. But echoes linger, friends. Pilgrims to Shkodër still swear they hear her sighs in the gales, or glimpse a milky glow from the walls at witching hour. In 1478, the siege of Mehmed the Conqueror battered her gates, yet she held, fueled, some say, by Rozafa's undying vigil. And in quieter nights, mothers press palms to the stone, whispering pleas for their own children's fortune. Is it mere mortar and myth? Or does her spirit weave through the cracks, nursing the land itself? Venture to those heights today, and feel the weight of walls that breathe. In the shadow of Rozafa, we learn the cruel poetry of sacrifice, a mother's love, entombed yet timeless. The castle endures, a monument to the woman who chose chains over collapse. Now you tell me, would you trade your breath for legacy? Have Albanian winds carried similar chills to your ears? Spill your shadows in the comments. I devour every tale, and yours might summon our next flame. If Rozafa's vow gripped your soul, crush that like as an offering. Share this with kin who'd brave the stones, and subscribe to Lantern's Edge for more folklore forged in fire. Notifications on. The past doesn't rest quietly. Until the walls whisper again, guard your foundations well.